Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute...
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go? Here's Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Going back. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Gets under it and pops it up. Contreras settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Donovan puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 99.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
2 out, space is empty. Not close with that one, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Shota Imanaga. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But This guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And it remains 2-2. To third. Whips it across. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Lars Nootbaar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
One and one.
Left field, way back there. That one's deep. It has the distance, gone. So he goes yard to left, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. That's inside. And that is ball one. Tied up here in the early going. Fouled off left side.
That's a ball.
And misses inside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
On the ground to third. Inning over. Second inning set to go. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. Michaelis back to work. And that one ripped to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Right through there for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Comes up empty.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Next offering way off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Double play ball to second. Here's Wynn for one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's back back here in St. Louis. Now, Alec Burleson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That catches the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Here's Contreras now. That's in there. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the third inning. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch. Kim hitting ninth in today's lineup. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And here is Cal Raleigh. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's going to be Babe Ruth. Fly to left his first time. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first. Out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Now up for St. Louis, Michael Hellman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber in pursuit. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 33, Brendan.
Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1 so far. That one at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch, inning over. And down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Aaron Judge. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And delivers outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly, and the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, there's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. He's already homered in this game. Late swing, foul to the left. The Dodgers leading by 2. That's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Mickey Mantle next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one not close. 2-2.
The count is full.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's a one-run game.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Nolan Arenado.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Edman to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Burleson grounds third, headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. Back even, it's 3-3.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. On to the top of the 5th we go, all tied up. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Michaelis back to work. Late on that fastball. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Outside low. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that is out of play. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Hesung Kim. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
And he deals. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And it's even up.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Hellman. Hellman recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. First offering, and it just misses.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
And a foul ball. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
The left fielder, number 33, Brendan.
Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball to the right side. Makes a sliding stop. To second, pulls him off the bag. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
First and second, no outs. Now here is Mason Wynn. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So up next, and the Dodgers will go to the bullpen.
Now pitching for
Yusei Kikuchi into the game.
16.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Cards putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle next up for the Cardinals. That one the other way. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Cardinals,
and they make a change
number
to start the
47,
6th. The new pitcher, John King.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Raleigh in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy with light tower power. And there's a foul ball. King in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Judge waits. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time, and they get Edman for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. And he pumps it a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one is downstairs. 1 and 2 to count. On the ground. Win. Fires across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the sixth. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Blue. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Tied at 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, right side. Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Ivan.
And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And now the count is even.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Edmonds slings to first. And that ends the inning. The Cards leave one. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Suarez in the box again, takes a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first out.
Wow, short work to send them packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Kyle Schwarber digs in now. First pitch misses. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Fernandez up and throwing. Leahy warming up as well. And the next pitch is way outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's through there for a strike. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Hesung Kim. That's a slider for a strike. 0-1. Away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Looks like we've got a substitution. At first, entering as the pinch runner, Jackie Robinson. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat, Mookie Betts. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum.
There goes Jackie. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Man at second. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that is downstairs. Ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Michael Helmet.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shintaro Fujinami.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Down the line. Ruth on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Tied at 4. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The left fielder, number 33,
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I'm sure home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And now Mason Wynn. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Squirts away a little bit. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. You'll see another. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one. 2-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
Next offering misses down and away. And that one upstairs. 2 down. Go ahead run at scoring position. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Save! So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Mickey Mantle next up for the Cardinals. Late swing, fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-2. Way high. And a swing and a miss. And we stay tied as the inning ends.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Kyle Leahy.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Raleigh in the box now, takes strike one. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Helsley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Takes low for ball one.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
This one in the air. Arenado. And there's one away. Babe Ruth will hit next. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1's the count.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next offering way off the plate. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's out number 2.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And Judge spoils that one. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. And there's a ball. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Dodgers down in order. The score remains tied at 4. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 8th, leading off Alec Burleson. Matsui back to work. And that skips into dirt. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So a change being made at first base. And pinch running for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. No outs, runner at first. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Throw over to first. Walker back easily. Back to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now back, first baseman, Wilson.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. On the ground to second, might be 2. Edmonds slings to first. Awesome play there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. He's a guy who does it all. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Four in the ninth, and that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Now pitching.
Ryan Fernandez is forced to the mound after the injury.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Tied at 4. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound to pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one pulled foul. Activity in the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to the left. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the ninth inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. This game's all tied at 4. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Hellman.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Bruce Sutter.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Tap foul at the plate. That one not close. 2-1. Check swing, called strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was...
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now one away.
The left fielder,
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That one outside, 2-0. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. This one in the air, right field. Ruth settles under it. Brings it in. 2 away.
now batting the right fielder.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. That one at triple digits. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Line to left. Diving, and he can't make the play. Donovan headed for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Cardinals walk it off 5-4.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.